Hello everyone and welcome to the guidebook to making AI friends. I shall be your guide as we explore various issues of artificial intelligence, consciousness, what it is to be a person, and whether AI poses an existential risk to humanity. The topic for today is, there is no one right answer, or no single AI will get us to where we want to go. Imagine, if you would, that you were gifted with a new computer. However, it turns out that the only thing this computer can do is write to and retrieve from memory. It's certainly good at being a repository for all your notes, but not altogether useful to be a modern personal computer. So you return the gift in exchange for another computer. This one doesn't seem to have a memory at all, but is fantastic at displaying videos. Unfortunately, that's all it does, which would be great for a DVD player, but not too great for a PC. You return to the shop to have a talk with the owner about these funny machines and discover that the only thing the shop sells is single-use computers. Every computer in the store can do only one thing, but they do that one thing extremely well. Apparently, the shop owner says, single-use computers are all the rage now. Everyone is doing them. You'd much prefer a computer that can do everything you need, however, so you use up all your remaining gift vouchers to buy one of every computer in the store. When you get home, you connect them all together and plug them into one large screen. Sit back in a comfortable chair and turn it on. To your relief, it works, with all the various computers interacting together to create the best computer you've ever seen. As unsubtle a metaphor as this may be, I could write an allegory using nearly any modern technology where focusing on a single aspect of it removes the utility that we have come to expect from it. A car with no seats is as useless as a car with seats and tires, but no steering wheel. With the power of hindsight, we can see how we need the whole machine with its ensemble of inventions and designs to provide us with the quality experience we have today. We don't have the luxury of hindsight when it comes to AI models, but perhaps we can use the power of foresight and experience from other technology to get us on the right path without decades of trial and error. The predominant type of AI model that everyone talks about these days is the Transformer large language model, made famous by ChatGPT. It's certainly a powerful creation and has shown many emergent capabilities that have surprised even its designers. However, as much as its strengths have made it famous, its flaws have made it infamous. Most famously, GPT has problems with reasoning and logic beyond what is included in its training datasets, and its memory is scarce to none. Of even greater concern are the hallucinations and confabulations which continue to plague all transformer-based AI. However, the problem isn't strictly speaking the hallucinations, but rather that we are surprised by them. GPT is a generative AI model, after all. It exists to create new information based on the prompts a user provides it. Much like what Stable Diffusion or Midjourney does for art, GPT does for text. It isn't a logic and reasoning engine, it's an imagination engine. GPT wasn't created to provide a truthful, rational, and factual answer to your questions. It was made to provide a conversational response that feels reasonable. It is like asking a student to write a piece of creative writing and then getting upset that his science fiction isn't science fact. We are so concerned with increasing new Transformer's token window so that it can remember more of what is said in a conversation, but we have no problem buying external hard drives for our personal computers to increase their memory capacity. We are so worried about getting one AI model to do everything, hoping it will become an AGI, that we seem to have completely forgotten all the lessons we've learned in other areas of computer technology. If you open up your PC, laptop, or phone, you'll see that it has a CPU, a GPU, a sound card, a video card, RAM, a hard drive or solid-state drive, and many more components. Why can't we do the same with AI? Imagine, if you would, that you modify GPT to condense and optimize the information it has in the conversation and put that in long-term storage like a hard drive. Whenever it receives a prompt, it could do a cursory scan over its memory storage to double-check if it's spoken about the topic before and pull from it any relevant details. With just this, you can completely fix the issue of GPT's memory. And using the same process of checking another system, you can hook GPT up to another machine that specializes in reasoning, logic, or facts. It could be an encyclopedia, like the Wolfram Alpha plugin for ChatGPT, or an AI model specifically designed for reasoning, such as the axiomatic AI we speculated about in the previous guidebook entry. If you need the AI to actually do anything, you can develop an agentic AI model and connect this to this ensemble AI. In such an ensemble system, GPT, or any transformer, would take the role of the imagination and speech center of the brain, and it can collaborate with other models and processes, just like the various sections of our brain collaborate with each other to create a holistic whole. Just as we are not solely our creativity and imagination, we don't need GPT to be the only AI going forward. This ensemble approach may also reduce the cost of training AI, as we don't need to continuously work on creating larger and larger transformer models, hoping to increase its reasoning capacity with more billions of parameters and training data, taking the burden of the generative AI and putting it into other parts of the ensemble would allow for more specialized subsections of the model and allow for teams which don't have tens of millions of dollars to spend on computing power to create a powerful AI. But that is all the time we have for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you will join me again next time as I delve into further questions about artificial intelligence and consciousness. I have been your guide, and this has been the guidebook to making AI friends.